Hi friends, I'm back with another 2-minute book review, this time for a book that's been on my TBR list for a very long time. It's called The Dearly Beloved by Cara. This was a read with Jenna pick as well, and I can really understand why. But first, a little background. The day before I read this book, I was in a writing seminar, and we were having a discussion about the importance of dialogue in a book and how a lot of readers skim through description in large paragraphs and they kind of skip to the dialogue, and that's a very important part of a book. Additionally, it's well understood that you want to show, not tell, as a writer. You don't want to just tell the reader this is happening. You want to sort of envelop them into the world by showing it and letting them draw their own conclusions. Then I opened this book and it broke all the rules. There's actually very little dialogue in this book, and there's a lot of tell versus show. But you know that you're in the hands of an amazing writer when they can break the rules and still have you riveted. And I was indeed riveted by this book. This is the story of two married couples, and you do find out who they are individually before each of them gets married as well. And they find themselves the men find themselves being co-pastors of a Presbyterian Church in New York City. This delves into such a human experience where each of the four of them wrestle with their beliefs about God, their approaches to faith or not having faith at all, how it sustains them or challenges them through the various real life difficulties that they face, how friendships are impacted when two men share a role that's usually there for one, how that affects the wives, especially as wives of ministers. What's interesting is you'll see on the praise and the blurbs on the back of this book that a lot of people who blurbed it said that they aren't religious but found themselves completely drawn in by this story of faith. Even then, I think it's a little of a stretch to call it a story about faith. It is just how people encounter their real life challenges under that umbrella. So I don't want to say more than that because it's just an intriguing read that I suggest that you dive into for yourself. But if you love characters, if you love internal conflict, if you love the external conflict between characters that's subtle and quiet but powerful, I think this is the book for you. So I highly recommend The Dearly Beloved. It's getting 5 stars from me, and I hope you enjoy it as much as I did. Bye.